Babe, I don't know what's good with you, but I'm not play action with you, alright? We are 2 weeks away from SummerSlam and things are picking up. Hello everybody, I am Moby1 and welcome to Smackdown. What a show we have for you tonight. After being on vacation, the Intercontinental Champion is in action, as well as the Wild Thing takes on Amaya Littlefox. But let's kick things off with a little bit of perfection.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Ric Flair from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. Perfect!
And let's take it back 2 weeks ago at Bash at the Beach in a classic between Eddie Guerrero and Mr. Perfect. And it wasn't until Ric Flair interfered that cost Eddie Guerrero the match. And Ric Flair joining Mr. Perfect at ringside. And currently, Ric Flair is the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, as we will see Samoa Joe later on tonight. And again, I can't imagine Amaya going up against the Wild Thing. This is going to be a massacre. I mean, we'll worry about that later. Right now, we're worried about Perfect. Mr. Perfect. And what a fun match this should be. In one of the legends in wrestling period. Rey Mysterio as Mysterio trying to get back into the title picture for the IC Championship. And at the end of the day, that is what it's all about. And while this is all about getting titles, it's also a numbers game. And I really don't like the chances for Rey Mysterio heading into a one-on-one with Ric Flair on the outside. Again, the dirtiest player in the game, everyone. The 16 time. 16! Babe, I don't know what's good with you, but I'm not play action with you, alright? And here we go in this one-on-one matchup. Mr. Perfect, Rey Mysterio, referee calls for the bell, and here we go. And Mysterio into the grapple. And again, he has to use his speed, has to use his agility, his quickness. And again, very strategic of Mysterio. Or just using that strategy. Played perfect with Perfect. Again, into the chin lock again. As Mysterio let him go. And Mysterio has the early going as Mysterio now with the arm bar. And that's just awesome. And again, and what's this? Come on, Flair. And Ric Flair, referee, you better get a hold of this. As Perfect now throws Mysterio into the turnbuckle and a clothesline taking down Mysterio. And now Perfect now, and a punch to the gut. And into a suplex, and right now Perfect is in control of the match. And Perfect, a nice back body drop. You might even say it's the perfect backdrop. Good reversal by Mysterio. Good roll out by Perfect. And Perfect now throws Mysterio into the ropes, going under, and connects with a perfect drop kick. Again, Perfect trying to do something, elbow to the gut. And here comes Mysterio and into the Hurricane Rana. And Mysterio stomping air like, oh, there we go, to the head. There we go. Everybody's doing stomps to the air, to the chest, to the head. And again, Mysterio going back to the arm. And again, good strategy for Mysterio because he can't use his arm for the perfect suplex. Also known as the perfect plex. And again, Ric Flair, come on Flair. Referee, you can't throw him out. You can't throw him out. Again, you got it. He's the #1 contender for the IC Championship, Mysterio. And here comes Rey Mysterio. And Flair now throws his... Come on, Flair, man. And Flair teaming back with Mr. Perfect. Again, they could be partners for the tag team titles as the referee going to the cover in just a 1 count. Quick 1 count. And here comes Perfect, and here comes Mysterio. And Mysterio setting it up. And again, referee distracted again by Ric Flair. And a 619 connects. And Mysterio now up on the top rope. And connects with the frog splash. And into the cover. Come on, ref. And come on, Flair. Jeez. Man, it was over. As again, Mysterio going back to the arm and keeping Mr. Perfect down. And the referee, thank you referee, calls Ric Flair out of there. As Flair using some invisible powers, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's working with the Nightmare. Maybe that's part of my investigation, I don't know. As Perfect now setting up and connects with another suplex. And getting ready for that perfect plex. And again, kick to the back. And into the snapmare. And here comes the perfect neck breaker. As Perfect goes into the cover. Will this be all over? And the kick out. And again, the heart of Rey Mysterio. As Perfect now setting up in this time. It's time. And setting up with that perfect plex. And it is all over, and the referee in good position 2, and Perfect picks up the victory. No, I was about to say Vader time. What the hell? Or Peyton time, I don't know. As we go back to the Smackdown replay. And again, this really was a okay match until, you know, Flair being Flair. And Mysterio kicked in, connecting. See, that's why I can't words. With the 619 and the frog splash, and yeah, that match was over. And again, going into that perfect neck breaker. And I thought that Mysterio was going to counter out of that perfect plex as we go there. And again, perfectly positioned and setting up and connecting with the perfect plex, and it is all over. And again, Mr. Perfect, again, he could be another one. And here comes Latino Heat. And Eddie Guerrero, move out the way, ref. And here comes Eddie. And Eddie trying to go for something in a nice kick to the gut. And Mysterio, you're not going to help Eddie? Really, Ray? Really? And Ric Flair finally getting in part of the action, and oh, come on now. And Perfect connects with the perfect plex. And again, this is long from over, dealing with Mr. Perfect and Eddie Guerrero. We are back on Smackdown, and it's time to see the Intercontinental Champion. About time. And again, will he be at his peak as we go to JoJo for the introductions? JoJo, take it away.
Making his way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 234 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
And one of the best that has ever done it. and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I'm surprised that they cannot put the Dragon, but it is all good. Again, his rivalry with Eddie Guerrero back at Velocity, that was a fantastic match. But will he defeat the Intercontinental Champion tonight? And hopefully a #1 contender spot later on in the year. As again, later on tonight, the Wild Thing versus Amaya Littlefox in your main event, a quarterfinal match to determine who will move on to the semifinals next week. Again, next week on Raw, Drew McIntyre versus Rick Rude, and the winner faces Sting on Smackdown. And more information as we get to the quarterfinal match and the main event. But right now it is time for the Intercontinental Champion. And again, if it wasn't for that referee situation, Shinsuke will still be the champion.
From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Samoa Joe.
What's that, Shinsuke? Yeah, you should be the Intercontinental Champion. And yeah, listen, it's all good. If anything, he will probably be #1 contender for another championship. But nonetheless, Samoa Joe, the IC champion, correction, the new Intercontinental Champion. And again, what a match this will be between a legend and a future Hall of Famer. And so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One-on-one matchup won by pinfall, submission, or knockout. Referee did a good job, I'll have to admit that. And here we go. And here comes with a side-to-back suplex. And again, that man is just violent. It's Joe now trying to go into the armbar, into that figure 4 armbar. Guess I learned that in Komodo grab. Good counter by Steamboat. And Steamboat now with multiple right-hand shots. And here comes Steamboat. And into the crossbody. And the counter by Joe. And Joe again. And a high angle back suplex. And again, I honestly don't believe good fireman's carry by Ricky. I don't know about this match at SummerSlam between Samoa Joe and Ric Flair. I think this will probably be pretty easy. And into the monkey flip. And look at Ricky, again, making an impression on the IC champion. And the strength of Steamboat. And into the armbar. And again, we may see an upset tonight. We saw one last night with Voodoo losing to Madison Youngblood. Will the same happen tonight as Amaya Littlefox going up against the Wild Thing? And Joe now trying to go for something. Good counter by Ricky. And Ricky now, and look at Ricky. Nice side to back suplex. And again, it's all been Steamboat. And Steamboat now, and into the sleeper. And will this be all over for Joe? And Joe connects with the stunner. Jawbreaker. I'll just say the stunner, alright? And Joe into the grapple. And again, kicks to the face. And in position, it connects with a Samoan drop. Nice backhand fist by Joe. And Joe now, and into a butterfly suplex. As Joe now going into the cover, and will this be all over? And it's short 1 count, or quick 1 count. It was only 1. And again, Joe in perfect position. And what a move, pretzel style. And again, Samoa Joe has taken over, going into head holding. Is your head holding? Is your head on? And here comes Joe. And a running senton. And yeah, I think that awaits Ric Flair in 2 weeks at SummerSlam. As Joe now setting up, and is he going for the Muscle Buster? He's in perfect position. And the Muscle Buster connects. And into head holding yet again. Are you sure your head is holding? And Joe down. Oh, not yet. Not yet set it for the coquina clutch. But again, I think this is, oh, here we go. And Joe, a perfect position and setting up for his finisher, the coquina clutch. And Joe has it locked in. And with the scissors. And referee is asking for Ricky to end this pain, end this misery. And Ricky Steamboat taps out. I mean, it was back and forth until Joe starting to go Joe. So we go back to the Smackdown replay, not a mistake. And again, that butterfly suplex, and I think that really turned the tide for Samoa Joe. And the referee into that quick 1 count, and then setting up for that muscle buster, and it was all over. That's getting back and going into the coquina clutch. And yeah, you have no shot, you have no chance. Dare I say, no chance in hell. Fine, alright.
Here is your winner, Samoa Joe.
And Ric Flair better come up with some tricks, because if he thinks that Mr. Perfect at ringside, man, you're fooling. You're tripping. Nonetheless, a great win for Samoa Joe, as we will be right back with more of SmackDown. As we get, oh, that's Kane and Undertaker. And things are just getting bad for the Kliq and the Brothers of Destruction. As we move forward, and again, this has to be addressed moving forward with the Brothers of Destruction and the Kliq. And it's time for your semi-main event. And here comes the Wild Thing. And the Wild Thing making a dash towards Amaya Littlefox. And this might be a nightmare, no pun intended, to the nightmare, as things are just getting from bad to worse. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go. And Amaya just trying to do anything. And what a shot to the face. And the Wild Thing now. And down goes Amaya, and this is going to get ugly. And referee, you need to use your discretion in this match. And the Wild Thing picking apart Amaya with stomps, kicks. I didn't see Madison Youngblood or Voodoo, so this is just a one-on-one matchup. Winner by pinfall submission, or knockout, or pass out, or choke out. Anything is possible with the Wild Thing and the Nightmare. Kick to the gut. And what a crossbody, multiple shots to the face and the chest. And referee, you need to do something about this. Instead of just looking menacingly. And the Wild Thing back into the grapple. And Wild Thing trying to go for something, but Amaya elbow to the gut. And Amaya setting up and into a swinging neck breaker. And I guess the strategy as Amaya goes into the cover and not even a 1 count. Again, the little member of the tribe, and what a slap! And connects with a Russian leg sweep. As Amaya now climbing up to the top rope. And what is she going for? And trying to go for something, and into a power bomb. And the Wild Thing in complete control. and a spine buster taken down, and it should be all over. Count him, ref. As the Wild Thing setting up, and straight into the mandible claw. And let this be all over. As the Wild Thing goes into the cover, and referee, you have to call this now. 2, and the kick out. And I mean, how much worse it's going to get for Amaya. As Amaya now getting choked out. And again, the Wild Thing going back into the cover. And will this be all over? And again, another kick out. And again, the courage of Amaya. And again, Wild Thing goes back into the cover. 2. And again, another kick out. And this crowd really getting behind Amaya. As Amaya now and connects with a Hurricane Rana. Again, the former #1 contender. Setting up for her finisher. And Amaya setting up, getting things ready. And the Wild Thing back in complete control. And look at Amaya. And an inverted DDT. And Amaya setting up for her finisher. And here we go. Multiple chops and strikes. Knife edge chop. And a double strike taking down the Wild Thing. And will this be all over? Into the cover. And a kick out at 2. And Amaya again setting up. Going for another finisher. And will this be all over? And will it be another upset? As Amaya connects with the scissors kick. And it is all over. And referee into the cover. 2. And a kick out again. And what a match. As Amaya now climbing back on the top rope. What is she going for? And Amaya calling her shot. As Littefox, oh, what is she going for? And a diving elbow from the heavens. And into the cover again. Perfect position. Will this be an upset? And again, another kick out. And Amaya had enough. And what is she going for? And Amaya, move out the way, timekeeper and ring bell. And again, referee using the 10 count. And Amaya using that steel chair. And what is she going to do? And referee pulls away the steel chair. And oh my God, into Sweet Dreams. Sweet Dreams by the Wild Thing. And Amaya fighting to get out. Come on, Amaya. Come on. Fight Amaya. Get out of the Sweet Dreams. And the Wild Thing got it locked in. And Amaya passes out from Sweet Dreams. And come on, let her go. And we need to get some help for Amaya. Man.
Here is your winner, Wild Thing.
Production, are we back on? We back on production? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just see you word from the medical about Amaya Littlefox, and it's not good because of Wild thing having sweet dreams in for such a long time. Yeah, it's not good. And moving forward, who can really stop beyond that?
The following contest is a knockout match. The first superstar to knock out their opponent will win the match. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
As we refocus back to the match, and ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening, a quarterfinal match to determine who will advance to the semifinals. 3 out of the 4 participants are already set. Rick Rude versus Drew McIntyre next week on Raw, and the winner will face Sting on Smackdown next week. And again, great to see Shinsuke as he is now a part of Monday Night Raw. And who will be the legend on SmackDown that takes on Shinsuke? Wait, what? What? You gotta be kidding me. It can't be. It can't be. We seen on the Titantron. Is it really? Is it really? And the crowd is hyped. We seen the Titantron. We seen the SmackDown logo. We seen the fist. And it is Jeff Hardy. And the return of Jeff Hardy on SmackDown, the former WWE Champion, the former World Heavyweight Champion, and he is back on SmackDown. And Jeff Hardy coming from NXT along with Shinsuke Nakamura, again, strong enigma over on NXT, and they are facing each other tonight. And what a main event this is going to be. Shinsuke, Jeff Hardy. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. This is your final quarterfinals match before we advance to the semifinals next week on Raw. As Jeff Hardy going to head holding. It's your head holding. Keep your head on. And Jeff Hardy in the early going has the advantage. And Hardy now trying to go for a scoop slam. Good counter by Shinsuke. And Shinsuke into the STO. And the kick to the chest, keeping Jeff Hardy down. And again now, Shinsuke with the momentum. And the arm bar and pulling apart the arm. And again, you really have to look at the strategies for this match. For Shinsuke, good counter by Hardy. Shinsuke is the striker, Hardy is the high flyer. Who will win in this matchup? Trying to go for something. Counter by Hardy. And Hardy now, and here we go. Count him, ref. What you mean only to 3? Come on now. See, I told you it was 3. There you go. And Shinsuke and Hardy trying to go for a crossbody. And Shinsuke now with the throw into the turnbuckle and knees to the kidney area. And again, Nakamura in complete control. What a forehand. What a Kinshasa out of nowhere. And again, it's a shame that he didn't put him away. And again, a knee to the gut. And a kick to the back. And Shinsuke in complete control. And here comes Shinsuke. And what an inverted power slam. As Shinsuke goes into the cover, and what a spill over, and a kick out. As Shinsuke setting up, going for the Kinshasa. And in perfect position, Shinsuke. And here we go, and the Kinshasa connects. And Shinsuke is advancing to the semifinals, and a kick out. And Shinsuke now trying to go for something that neat. See, there we go. There we go with these to the face, people. Everybody's doing these now. Especially to the face, to the gut, elbow to the back. Lower variation, another elbow to the back. And here comes Jeff Hardy as Hardy goes into the cover and a 1 count. And man, who will win? Who will advance? As Hardy now trying to go for something. Good counter by Shinsuke. And into a backdrop. And a kick to the back as Shinsuke going back into the cover. And will this be all over? And a 2 count. And again, a kick to the back. And Shinsuke now it's his turn for head holding. I'm telling you, man, you gotta keep your head on. As Nakamura now trying to go for something in a leg sweep, ticking down. And Hardy now in perfect position, and a leg drop connects. And Jeff Hardy stomped to the chest area. And Hardy now, will it be a swanton time? As Hardy up, and Shinsuke got back up, and a missile drop kick taking down Shinsuke. And Hardy now back in complete control of the match. And here comes Hardy. What is he going for? And an an alley-oop. And this should be all over as Hardy now climbing up to the turnbuckle. And will it be time for the Swanton Bomb? And Hardy up and in position. Can he do it? And goes for a leg drop instead. What, Hardy, what are you doing? Cover him. Cover Shinsuke Nakamura. And Jeff Hardy is pondering. Because again, they were a tag team on NXT. And Hardy connects with the DDT. And nice reversal by Shinsuke. And Shinsuke is all fired up. And here comes the former NXT champion. And Shinsuke head first into the turnbuckle. And reversal by Hardy. As Jeff now into a neck breaker. And Hardy now setting up again. Will this be it? As Hardy climbing up to the top rope. And will it be a swanton? Will it be a leg drop? Will it be something? And a diving elbow drop. And Hardy right now in complete control. Again, I don't know what was going on with Hardy because again, he has an opportunity to advance to the semifinals. And Hardy again taking away the knee. And Shinsuke with the counter. As Shinsuke picks Hardy back up. As Shinsuke trying to go for an inverted power slam, and Hardy connects into a bulldog. And will this be all over? Hardy back up the top rope. Come on, Jeff, you can do this. And Hardy up on the top rope. Will it be time? No, not yet. Hardy. I don't know what Hardy is doing. But Jeff Hardy now trying to go for something in an inverted atomic drop. And again, it has been Hardy. As Hardy now, I guess Hardy setting Shinsuke up. And will this be all over? Will it be Swanton Bomb time? As Hardy back up again. And trying to go for another diving elbow. And a kick to the back, taking down Jeff Hardy. As Shinsuke going back into the cover. And will this be all over? And again, another kick out. And a kick to the back. As Shinsuke removing the padding from the top turnbuckle. Trying to go for a kick. Hardy is not having nothing of it. And Hardy going and connecting with the Boston Crab. And will this be all over? As Shinsuke now too powerful. And getting out of the Boston Crab. And what a forearm. And low kicks. And good strategy. Keeping Hardy down in. And Shinsuke back in complete control of the match right now. And I was thinking, Shinsuke trying to go for the Kinshasa. Hardy with a crossbody. And Shinsuke back in complete control of Jeff Hardy. And a hard Irish whip into the turnbuckles. My mistake. Hardy with the counter. And reversed by Shinsuke. It's Nakamura mounting again, the knee to the gut. Need to get my moveset going. And a punch to the gut. And Jeff Hardy now sending up. And again, oh, not again. And another another alley-oop as Hardy. And will this be all over? As Hardy trying to get to the top rope. And Hardy, I guess Hardy is too tired. And Hardy back in complete control. I don't know what's going on with Jeff. As Jeff now climbing up to the top rope. And again, Hardy sitting up again. And again connects with a diving elbow. And Hardy goes back into the cover. And will this be all over? 2. And again, another kick out. And what a match. What a quarterfinal match. Who will advance to the semifinals? As Hardy picks Nakamura back up. Good reversal by Nakamura. Getting clubbing blow to the back of the head. And Shinsuke and into a German suplex. And will this be all over? As Shinsuke now removing another padding from the top turnbuckle. I don't know what's going on as Shinsuke setting up for another Kinshasa. And will this be all over? And Shinsuke connects with the Kinshasa. And it is all over. Referee in perfect position. And again, another kick out. And I don't know what is Shinsuke doing. Shinsuke removing another turnbuckle padding. Referee and picking up another padding. And back for one. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Come on.